everyone, so today what I wanted to do was kind of come up with a 2019 vision board. Oh, Happy New Year! It's 2019. This is my first video of the new year, so hopefully this goes well. So what I wanted to do was create a vision board for 2019. I've never really been the type of person to make a New Year's resolution, and it's always something really simple like try not to stress over everything as much, go to the gym a little more, you know, just little things like that. So I've actually been watching a lot of Amber Scholl's videos lately. I just discovered her recently. If you haven't subscribed to her, do it because she's fantastic. And she kind of runs off of this philosophy that if you see something, you're more likely to obtain it. So every year she creates these vision boards, and a lot of what she's accomplished in the past has kind of been based off of the overall mood of those boards, because it is a mood board. So I wanted to go ahead and create one myself and kind of test this theory out, that if you see what you're trying to accomplish, it's easier for you to kind of envision the steps of how to reach the goal. If I can find an article or a book that kind of dives more into what this is, I'll let you know. I'm not really trying to do an informational video. I just thought it would be like fun craft time with Lydia. So I went to Staples, printed out a bunch of stuff. I also took a few clippings from some magazines that I had, but I couldn't find too many of them. So what you're going to need is obviously the board. I'm going with black because it's kind of just matching my aesthetic today. And it also matches the aesthetics of the pictures. And I printed out some pictures. So I'm going to go ahead and make this, and then I'll kind of dive into my photos and show you the final board. So I'm going to try to write 2019 very nicely at the top and not mess it up. Well, I'm going to test this out on the back. Whew! I paid like $9 for this pen. 19, not 18. Hey, I have terrible handwriting, and that actually turned out pretty good. So let's get started. Well, I got double-sided tape because I wanted it to look good, but this is taking too long and I can't figure out how to work it. So I'm gonna go get some regular tape. Okay, regular tape. Ugh. Let's try this. Okay, so I am done, and I'll bring the camera closer to kind of like walk you guys through this a little bit. Okay, so what I did is I kind of broke this up into 4 different keywords. My 4 words were productivity, adventurous, active, and mindfulness. So I kind of broke that up. So this is the productivity side. So starting with productivity, I have a quote for each one. So this one says, today's agenda, building my empire. It's a quote by Boss Babe, of course. So what I'm actually going to do here is, I just reached 50 subscribers, yay. But by the end of this year, hopefully sooner, I would like to reach 1 1K subscribers. So hopefully I can get there. I'm actually gonna clean that up because that does not look good. Well, that just made it worse. It's okay. Okay. Anyway, I'm also quite a visual person, and I've been used to doing these mood boards from school. So I do kind of have color palettes to go with each of them. So with this, it's not only building my subscribers, I'm also going to invest in getting a better camera and just create better quality content for you guys. I'm learning Adobe Premiere a bit better, so hopefully I can up the quality of my videos, my blog, my website, and just kind of keep up with everything a little more. So hopefully I can get a new camera and a mic and just something to create better content for you guys, because it's fun for me, but I really want to appreciate the process a little more and not just film everything on my phone, because I do really want to look back at these one day and I want it to be quality content that I will enjoy and not just critique myself about it the entire time. Also, I want to be more involved with industry activities at work. So that's part of my productivity, is not only being productive with YouTube, but being productive in my career as well. I also wanted to be productive at home. So I want to finish decorating my apartment and then finally be able to post an apartment tour for you guys. So this is just kind of like an inspiration picture that I was going off of. Now diving in to my next section, which is active, I found this quote that says, "Today I will love myself enough to exercise." And that really resonated with me, because when I exercise, I know I kind of dread going to the gym. I know it takes up a lot of time, but afterwards I do feel really good about myself. So I found these photos that kind of incorporate a lot of movement. I want to take the time every day to incorporate movement in my life. So whether that means going to the gym or just taking 10 minutes to stretch, at least I'm doing something. I also want to improve my yoga. So I kind of have 2 yoga poses here. And I think it would be really cool if I could learn to do a handstand, even if it is against the wall. I'm just really not good with like upside down things for some reason. So we'll be working on that this year. So I am terribly inflexible. I'm not flexible at all. So just to be able to do simple yoga moves, I've done yoga for about a year now, and I'm getting better at it, but I just would like to learn a little more, you know, like extra fun poses. I also want to get more into running. I've never been much of a runner. I've played sports, so I only ran for sports. So I would try to get to a place where I can run long distance a little better. Our next section that we have is adventure. This is one of my favorite quotes: "Eat well, travel often," because, I mean, who wouldn't want to eat well and travel often? That's just 2 of my favorite things in life. So I printed out some pictures of what I wanted to do that are a little adventurous. I would like to go on a trip, whether that be a road trip or a flight. I would just like to visit a new state, maybe a new country. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So I printed out a s'more too, because I don't know. S'mores kind of remind me of camping. Maybe we'll go on a camping trip, even if it is in a log cabin, because I'm more of a glamping person. We'll see how that goes, because I got a bunch of camping stuff for Christmas. Another one that I found this out of a Washingtonian magazine. It's just a new bar in DC. So what I wanted to do was kind of just adventure out in DC a little more. Also, the view right now is gorgeous, and the sunset is kind of matching my adventure mood board. So that's fantastic. And the last section that I have is mindfulness. So I have this quote that says, "Take it day by day and be grateful for every breath." So one thing that I tend to do is I sometimes have a hard time letting things go. I have to get things done right away, and if it's not done, then it kind of bothers me. So I really need to be more mindful about my priorities and really think about what really needs to be done and what I'm just thinking needs to be done to procrastinate something else. So a part of that is reading. I want to read more. I read a few books last year, which is good because I have more free time now that I'm not in school. but I really think if I could read a few more books this year, I would really be happy with myself. And I also am trying to read before bed, so I'm not on my phone all the time. I also want to plant some more plants and take care of them. As you can see, I'm propagating a few little babies over here. My plants are doing pretty well. These are not, and the little guys outside are not as well. But to be fair, it is winter. I really enjoyed having a garden, so I think I want to try to do a little more this year. I started out small, and then this year I want to add a few more, maybe some vegetables or something. I don't know, I'll figure it out. Of course, part of being mindful is mindful eating. Now that I'm not in school, I do have time to cook more things. I have this lovely kitchen, so I'm gonna use it. I would also like to do a bit more research of the food that I'm eating and kind of find better alternatives, because I can't eat almonds, I'm allergic to them, and there's actually almonds in this picture, but whatever. So I'm just trying to find like healthier alternatives and then just be more mindful of what I'm eating and eat less processed foods. Here is my beautiful board for 2019. So aesthetic, so Tumblr-esque, very Pinterest worthy. Actually, most of these pictures are from Pinterest, so that's appropriate. Maybe I'll do a recap at the end of this year, look back at my board, see what I accomplished, what I didn't, what I need to work on, and then maybe I'll keep this up. I don't know. We'll see if it works. If you guys like this video, obviously be sure to give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button down below. I'll include a few more links to kind of dive into this board a little more and the philosophy of kind of like being able to achieve something if it's like right in front of you and you see it, and I don't know. Of course, I'll also include a link to Amber Scholl's videos because she's amazing and inspirational, but I just wanted to start small, try something out, do something a little crafty. Now I'm gonna go to Georgetown with my friends.